Let's talk for a second about selflessness versus self-preservation. Something that we teach regularly here at Legend Leaders. I want to share this little insight with you. It's pretty powerful, and I want you to do something with it. That's the commitment I want you to make. Before you listen to any more of this, I want you to commit right now that the information you're going to learn over the next few minutes is something that you're going to apply, because it's absolutely going to help you step forward and create the life that you want to live. And the way it's going to do it is by giving you clarity in your career. Because when we have clarity and we have security and we have all of these things, this certainty in our career, then we allow ourselves and give ourselves permission to go and live a life of fulfillment. We don't get that permission. We don't give it to ourselves until we feel like our careers are where we want them to be. Okay? So, selflessness. Selflessness is whenever we're focusing on giving, when we're focusing on serving, when we're contributing not to get something back, but we're giving simply because it's the right thing to do and because we want to serve. Self-preservation is when we show up and we do things to get attention, to be recognized, to feel important, and therefore when all of those things happen, when we get recognition and we feel important and those things fall into place, then we feel secure. We tell ourselves that if we're focusing on self-preservation, then we'll get security. I want you to understand that there are a lot of things you're probably doing in your career right now that you're labeling as selflessness, and in reality, it's truly self-preservation. That's the hard truth. Self-preservation acts are things like getting to your computer first, working late, handling emails when you should be at dinner, working on the computer when you should be watching TV or enjoying a movie with your family, working while you're on vacation. Those are actions that probably aren't prompted by your supervisor, a peer, or anyone else. It is something that you're doing within yourself. Because something within yourself tells you, if I don't do this, I could be at risk. If I don't work the extra hours, if I don't take on the special project, if I say no, I'm at risk. I can't be at risk, and so I'm just going to do it. But have you ever really asked yourself, is this action something that's going to put you at risk? Probably not. The majority of the time, let me try that again. The majority of the time, we do these things because we look and think, okay, what are all the things that I can do? And when they add up, they're going to be valuable enough, important enough. When people see me doing these things, they're going to think, man, she's really committed to the company. She's really a hard worker. We need to keep her. That's the story we tell ourselves. But when we do it, we start to complain and we say things like, the company is so horrible. They always make me work all the time. I can't believe I have to start so early or end so late just to get all of my work done. And here's the deal. The company hasn't made you, and I know you don't want to hear this. I know, because I didn't want to hear it either. The company isn't making you. You're just doing all of these 50,000 things, hoping that they're going to add up, and you're going to be seen as a valuable contributor to the organization. Because you don't know what all the things should be and what they are, and you don't know the key fundamental actions to take. You're doing all of them to keep yourself safe. But in the moments of frustration, you want to point and you want to say, I'm doing this for the company. I'm doing it because I'm a giver. I'm doing it because I'm taking care of my team. I'm doing it because no one else can. When in the reality, you could wait and do that work at 9 a.m. You could wait and do that work when you get back from vacation. The company isn't asking that of you. You've created this environment for your need to feel safe. I know this is going to upset you potentially, and the first thing you're going to go and say is, that's not true. But when you sit down and look at this and really ask yourself this question, am I doing it for me because it makes me feel safe? Or am I doing it because the company told me that they value this work? Not my boss, the company. The values and the mission of the company. Did they tell me this is what they need of me? Every time, all the time. Or just one-offs. Just some exceptions here or there. Have we made the exception our rule as a path to feeling secure and safe? Because here's the deal. When we focus on things that solely make us feel secure and safe, and that's what we're doing, we're actually more at risk. Because when we point the focus here, we're not serving out there. Don't be at risk. Pivot away from the self-preservation. Focus on the one thing, the one rule that you must follow to get career success. Focus on that. And you won't have to worry about self-preservation. You'll automatically have the security that you need. That one rule is adding daily value. It's all about truly being selfless and serving. And when you serve and you focus on serving just simply to make the company better and better serve the customer, you don't need to worry about self-preservation because the company is going to want you and need you. That's the answer. So right now, grab a journal, go for a walk, whatever allows you to think and process. But process this. Ask yourself this question. Selflessness, self-preservation, greater risk, or adding value. Figure out which camp you're in. And if you're in the camp that's adding more risk to yourself, let's get you out of it.